We're here with Raptors forward, center, Chris Boucher. Chris, man, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. First off, congratulations. Big contract, big summer. I was listening to your podcast, Hustle Play, and you mentioned on your last episode that you had never gone into free agency before. This is the first time you go through this process. You just wanted to enjoy it. You were feeling really chill at that time. Were you truthfully feeling chill about it, and how was the whole process for you?
I think Masai and Bobby made it pretty chill for me, obviously. They told me that they wanted me to come back. It's just the numbers and all that. But I figured that they, everything that I've done, and they've really been happy with what I produced and what I through the years. So that's what made me feel more chill, is just knowing that they wanted me back. And it's always better to be in a better state of mind if you feel like the team wants you back than if you're just looking around not knowing what's going to happen. So.
Right. Well, listen, it's pretty clear that the Raptors are always your focus, but you also said you wanted to take some time with it. Again, it was the first time through the process. Were there other teams that sort of came out of the woodwork, and sort of just like, what was sort of that feeling of being pursued by the other teams as well?
Oh, it was nice. Obviously, I feel like it was better for my agent and all them. They're the one that were dealing with it, but obviously it felt good to know that certain team wanted to see what I could bring for their team and all. But at the end of the day, I didn't try to put no more focus on that. Obviously, I stayed in Toronto the whole time, and this is where I wanted to be. So the harder talks were conversations with them more than me. But Toronto was where I wanted to be anywhere. So for me, the only conversation I had was with Bobby and Masai, really.
Right. Now, I was doing some research. Last time you signed, back in 2020, you said it was time for you to take care of your mom.
Yeah.
Right. So this time around, is it time to take care of yourself? Like how anything changed for you?
No, I think it didn't hit me yet. Obviously, the first paycheck and all that from that contract didn't hit yet. But I just feel like I've been here for like 5 years. I've been in the league for 6. It's a point where like you're more trying to do what makes you happy. And at this point, obviously money makes me happier, but I was already a happy person, so it doesn't change much from the way I live my life now.
Right. Now summertime, working hard.
Yeah.
In Vegas, in LA.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, I felt like we didn't really miss that much time with you because we saw you on YouTube every single day in the Rico Hines runs.
Yeah.
Just walk us through, like, what was that process like? Because I think there's like the on-camera portion, but I heard there's a practice beforehand too.
Yeah.
It's serious. That's like training camp almost.
We had like 3 training camps already, so this is not, everybody's talking about the tomorrow, but for us, we've been having a bunch. And to be honest with you, I think this is the best thing to do. Pascal done it, Fred done it, all those guys that you see All-Star, All-NBA, they've been through that process, and it showed what they could do. So for us, it was the same thing. For me, I felt like, even though I got paid and all that, I still wanted to show what I'm capable of doing. And that was, Toronto put me in a good program for me to do that, and having...
Media Day is funny. There's some screaming in the background.
And having, the opportunity of working with the team and with your teammates and the coaching staff, and just building some chemistry.
Right. And it's got to be cool because you have guys like Pascal and Fred who are like made in the league, guys who are making big money, making All-Stars, All-NBA, won championships, right? Like when they do this in the summertime, it feels like the rest of the team can just kind of follow in their lead.
Yeah, if you're not there doing it, then something's wrong with you, especially if the leaders of the team are doing it. It wouldn't be appropriate for you to not be there. So it's just setting them the example, and they're really doing a good job. I'm one of them now. Obviously, I've been there every summer, and I think that's just a way to show the new guys that we have that this is what you got to do to make it to the league and to be successful with the Raptors. Because obviously, defense and offense is not as easy as 1 through 3. You could be a good defender, but you're gonna have to learn system and all that. And I think the Raptors are doing a really good job by teaching you that early in the summer.
Right. Now, for yourself, in Tampa, you posted like a career year offensively.
Yeah.
And then last year, I would think was your best year defensively.
Yeah.
So as fans, I think everyone's going to ask for you to do both this year.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Try to put all the stones in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Thanos, right? I'm trying to get all the stones in.
Well, that's the thing. We've seen you do it on both ends now consistently, right? We even thinking of Media Day's hilarious. Even just thinking about the Game 6, obviously, it's unfortunate it's not a happy memory, but for yourself, 25 and 10, I think those are both playoff highs.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've done that in the regular season, but when you reflect back on last season, like what are some of the things that you're most proud of?
I think more the way I've turned it around. I think, you know, it was a matter of fact of one game, and then I just turned everything around. So it truly showed my potential, what I was capable of doing. Obviously, I wanted to show more than what I was able to do. So obviously, it messed me up. So now knowing that, and now having to think about the contract and all that, I'm coming in with a more, you know, space, my freedom, and feeling like, you know, I'm just here to help the team at the point. Whatever we need, it could be rebound, block, shooting, whatever. I think I've been putting a lot of work this summer to be able to help on any situation that we have.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're going to have to play a lot of styles, right? Because if your role's mostly the same, you know, being that six-man role coming off the bench, the whole bench is 6'9". Like, Delano's 6'9" at 1. Otto, I guess, theoretically plays 2. He's 6'9". You're playing 3, Thad, Precious. Everybody is a forward in that lineup. So you might have to play around, you know. You might have to shoot a little bit more threes or, you know, fit in around the group. But I guess you kind of know how to do that already.
Whatever the team has going on, to be honest with you, I think you guys didn't see it, and you're probably going to see it during the season, but everybody's kind of positionless right now. That's really what they've been working on this summer, and, you know, knowing that if somebody brings the ball, then you run to the corner, run to the corner, and not having specific people to do it, so it helps the spacing. So I think that if we all follow the guidelines of that, we should be all right to having everybody at one position at least, even though we're all 6'9" and tall.
And then lastly, real quick, about to put you on the spot. When's the podcast coming back? Hustle Play. We enjoyed it. You know, there were like a couple episodes I was on. Thank you for inviting me again.
No problem.
Yeah, we need more of the podcast.
To be honest with you, I was gonna do one before the season, but depends on who wants to come or not and who y'all guys want to see. So send me a message so I can decide who you guys want. Probably Scotty, I'll be honest with you. That's what I'm trying to get. Scotty or OG, because I'm trying to make it like a big one for the return.
Okay, can't wait. All right, thank you.